Family Fashion. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you guys so much for spending that time with me. This is just a little chit-chat, catch-up kind of thing because I know I am like way behind on videos and chatting and posting and hauling and all of that fun stuff with you guys. But if you want to have more of the stuff we do here, which is a little bit of everything, y'all, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you do know when I upload. I try to upload twice a week. Oh, but life has been super crazy lately. I did post a video and told you guys that Nick had been sick, right? He and I both caught the flu. Nick has had the flu twice. Then I caught the flu. Y'all, it's hot. Y'all see the sun's out. Look at this. The sun is out. We had one solid week of rain. Every day rain. It was dark. It looked like it was about 7 o'clock at night all day long. Rain, dark, cold, wet, drizzly. Then we get like one day of sunshine and then 2 days of rain and 1 day of clouds. So this is like, whoo, sunshine. And it started out cloudy this morning, let me tell you. So back to what's been going on. So Nick and I both had the flu. Got over the like flu part, like the sick part of it. But I was still run down and tired for quite a while, for about a week afterwards, guys. I was so tired. So got over that, and sure enough, if I'm not starting to feel better, and then the dogs get sick. You guys know, if you've been following me, that I do have 2 puppies. I have 2 German Shepherd puppies. Did I ask for them? No. My husband decided that we needed 2 because one would be lonely. And let me tell you, if you are not ready to raise children, do not get puppies, let me tell you, because you are a mommy all over again. I'm looking for something, guys. I should turn the camera off and look for that. Hang on. Yes, so having puppies is just a full-time having babies all over again, and having 2 of them is double the work. So, Nala got sick Saturday, noticed it about Saturday about noon, about the time that my vet closes, of course, right? She was throwing up. Tried to give her a Pepto pill. She didn't want any part of it. Couldn't get it down her mouth. She would randomly just throw up, just clear liquid. Finally, late that night, I got some liquid Pepto down her throat, finally. Took me all day to go, hey, why don't I try liquid instead of a pill? Well, because my mama always says that the liquid's not as good for them as the pill. I don't know. So, yeah, tried that, let her stay out, let her sleep with us. So about 4.5 hours, it wore off and she woke up and threw up again, and then threw up again a couple hours after that. And by this time, I'm like, you know, she's really droopy, she's not eating, she's not really drinking, and I'm really getting worried. So there are vet offices that are open on the weekends, on Sunday, that are not emergency vet clinics. So I called around, and I got one that advertised open 7 days a week for your convenience in my city, affordable vet, shouldn't cost a lot, yada, yada, yada. Called, they don't open till 10. Left a message. She called me at 9:30 and I tell her what's going on, and she's like, has she had all of her shots? I'm like, no, she's due for round 3. We're gonna get this next week. And I go, we're a little behind because we've all been sick. Oh honey, no, she hasn't had all of her shots and she's throwing up. She has parvo. You need to go to the emergency vet and they're gonna keep her. You did not just diagnose my dog over the phone and you haven't even heard everything going on. So I hung up on her. I called the Banfield chain, which is inside of some of the pet stores, and they were really nice, but you guys look up their reviews. They are notorious for overcharging and wanting to charge you for a bunch of stuff, which they did. They were really expensive. I went there thinking it would not be as expensive, because when I called the emergency vet, it was $120. Now, I don't know if that included certain exams or if that was just to walk in the door, you know what I mean? So this cost me about $200 by the time I got through. They kept saying, they kept pushing x-rays, and those were $300 just to x-ray, and they get you because you're concerned. You are a concerned puppy parent, right? And that's how they get you. And so they did a parvo test, which I didn't think she had, and she didn't. And then they did a stool sample, and they didn't find anything on that, but they go, oh, well, stuff can show up, and, you know, not that. So they asked me if I wanted went to do the x-rays, which I'm like, no, she didn't eat and swallow anything. She'll chew on stuff, but, you know, she doesn't, like, kept saying, like, you know, we had a dog that swallowed a steak knife. We had another dog that swallowed a sock. And I'm like, no, she hasn't done anything like that. So, anyway, they gave her a shot of this medicine called Serenia. Didn't tell me any of the side effects, which made her really, really sleepy. I did get her eating some rice and chicken broth. They had me buy this expensive dog food, which she didn't care for. So I got her on that and she didn't throw up again until, Tuesday. So Tuesday, she throws up again. I had fed her with Simba. I put a handful of dog food in her food, and she ate really fast because Simba eats really fast. So I got home and she had thrown up in her cage. So I thought maybe she ate too fast, but I went ahead and tried some more Pepto, and then she threw the Pepto up. So I called the vet. I kind of told her what was going on. She's like, just give her some Pepto, you know, and by this time now, Simba has diarrhea. He's not throwing up, he has diarrhea. So by this time, she says, well, I call up there and they go, well, just, you know, give them Pepto for a couple days, see if they get better. Noah actually, I thought, was getting better. And then this morning, Simba has still had diarrhea. And then she got diarrhea. She was starting to look like she was having a normal poop, but then nope. Then she had diarrhea this morning, and she threw up this morning, and I'm like, I've had it. It's been a week, y'all. A week of dealing with sick puppies. Oh my gosh. It just stresses me out. I'm like, I just can't. I can't do this. I'm trying to cook dinner, check on Nick, and then I got a dog thrown up on everywhere. You know, it was so much. Oh, y'all, it's been a week, let me tell you. So I got up, I took them to my vet, which is kind of a country kind of feeling vet. They are more affordable. It's not a chain. It's like this little locally, you know, mom and pop kind of shop, and I really like going there. So I took them both there today, and I told her, I talked to a co-worker's daughter who has done dog rescue, and she told me a few things, and she told me not, you know, that it probably was, you know, maybe some sort of worm or parasite or something. So I talked to this doctor today, and she gave them 3 sets of medication. So one is more dewormer. She said this combination seems to really work. You put them on a dewormer, you put them on an antibiotic, and then you put them on a medicine that's for diarrhea. So we started that today. So, and I think I'm going to change their food. I had them on Beneful Puppy. The first ingredient was chicken, you know, but I think I may stick to or may switch to the Purina Pro plan, which is what I used to have the big dogs on. So, yeah, that's where we were today. So I went into work late. Nick got to school about 10 minutes late, not too bad. And that's the reason why I went this morning, is because, one, I figured they opened at 7:30. I was there right before they opened. And right when they opened. And I figured we could get out of there before Nick's school started. But we were a couple minutes late. And now I'm going to pick him up. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. And I'm going to pick him up from school because I made an appointment with a dermatologist for him, because he has these little spots on his arm that kind of look like pimples. And then one of them kind of has a different texture to it. I had taken him to our regular doctor, and first she told me that she was going to give me medicine. Then she said, no, the medicine won't work. They'll just go away on their own. And then I went back when he caught the flu for the second time, and she goes, no, I think you need to go get him checked. And she called him molluscus or meniscus, or not meniscus, but molluscus. I don't know, something like that anyway. And she said, go to the dermatologist. He'll look at it. He'll tell you if that's what it is. They can do that cryotherapy where they kind of freeze them off. So we're going to go check that out and do that today. I'm starving. I've been hungry all day. I made me a shake this morning and then left it. And then it got warm, and then I didn't want it. So I go to the office, and they had a ceremony last night and had some chicken nuggets left over from Chick-fil-A. So I ate about 3 or 4 of those. Haven't really had my coffee. my goodness, y'all. I'm really hoping and praying that this medicine. So I asked the doctor, I'm like, how long is this going to go on? Like, how long before this medicine starts kicking in and they stop with the puking and the pooping? And so she said all dogs are different. She said that most dogs you see a difference in 1 to 2 days. But she said, go ahead. It's 5 days worth of medicine. She said, go ahead and do all 5 days worth of medicine. She said, obviously, if they get worse in that 5 days, then come back in. She said, but if at the end of 5 days, there is absolutely no change, there's no improvement, then take them back in. Good Lord in heaven. I am tired of sick people and sick things. Can I tell you, my house needs to be cleaned from top to bottom. So there is a flea market that we go to. I've told you about before. It's First Monday Trade Days down in Canton, Texas. It is so much fun. I think I'm going to go with my parents this time. I went with the kids last time. My oldest son and his fiance. They're going to go on Sunday. My parents don't go very long. They just kind of like, you know, looking a little bit and leaving. And I haven't spent any time with my parents. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with them Saturday. I need to go over and help them do their taxes. And then if I don't feel like I got to look around enough, or I want to spend some time with my oldest, then maybe I will actually go ahead and go with them on Sunday, because with them we walk the entire thing, almost the entire thing. I don't think you can walk the entire thing in a day. But yeah, so we're going to go and do that this weekend, and I'm really hoping that we get to do that this weekend, because last weekend was all about puppies. I mean, I didn't get to grocery shop or anything, y'all. Oh, it's just so stressful. So I'm ready to de-stress. Honestly, I'm telling you. Any of y'all out there want to go get a margarita? Because Mama could use one. I'm telling you. So let me run in here. I'm at Nick's school. Let me run in here and get them to pull him out of class. Oh, man. It's water. So I can get him and we can go to his doctor. And if I get a chance, we will, I'll let him say hi while we're at the doctor's office, okay? All right. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Say hi.
We're not really sponsoring, but I'm just one game. Did you pause it?
Waiting room tour. Say hi.
What are you doing? Oh, hey guys, I want to cite the game we play. It's called SAOMD. It's Sword Art Online, but like this version. I started. I'm rank number 6. I just need to be one more rank up, and I can be.
Okay, show me your. Okay, we're here for this. Yeah, this little thing on his skin. Call it molluscus or something. So that's what we're here for. All right. Tell him see you later.
Bye.
There's a method to my madness, okay, kiddo?
Mm-hmm.
See? Right. And we don't use that much.
Which one do you, let's do the big one first.
You want to do the big one?
Oh.
We used to get it in blue.
Oh.
What?
I thought it would hurt. Oh. I feel good. All right.
I'm going to put a little bit more on that one because...
Oh, no, it's starting to
and then right here.
Sticky?
It's starting to sting like a little.
A little bit?
I think you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
I don't care. I thought it would hurt. I don't care. If it stays like this, I'm fine.
I'm just trying to get a...
Okay, so see all these little wet pieces of tape? Stop, Rick. Stop. So they put medicine on there, and this medicine derived from beetles. So we got the timer set for 2 hours. 2 hours, we take it off, we wash it off. They made blister, and then they'll go away. So
what does a blister mean?
Just a little bump. So how was it?
That was fine.
You're not dying? Your arm's not falling off? Okay. What flavor are you gonna get? What flavor are you gonna get? You don't know?
What's double stuff? Our double stuff is gonna be like an Oreo cake. So it's Oreo cake with a chocolate, with a marshmallow filling.
Okay, y'all, since Nick had to go to the doctor, we got Gigi's cupcakes. Look at there. Nick's kind of slid. So Nick got the Oreo one, and I got the chocolate caramel. They both kind of slid. Have y'all tried these? Yum. So this is after the medicine came off and we washed it up. They're still there, but this one blistered a little bit, which she said is going to happen. So now where are we at?
Cece?
We're at Cece's. We're eating some pizza. Some salad, ranch. Do you dip your pizza in ranch, or is it just a Texas thing?
That's a Texas thing.
Okay, tell everybody good night.
Me and Morgan like these here ranch. And we also say karate instead of karate.
Okay, tell everybody good night.
Alright.